Thanks for inviting us in on this Thursday night. The CDC says only 23% of pregnant people have received at least one dose of the COVID vaccine. So tonight we're going to focus on pregnancy and the vaccination. We're going to talk about the risks of COVID during pregnancy, and our verified team looks to dispel the myth that the COVID vaccine causes infertility. But first tonight at 11, a family is now picking up the pieces after a mother dies from COVID-19 and leaves her newborn in the NICU.
He's just 3 weeks old and in the NICU here at Riley Hospital for Children, born at just 25 and a half weeks to a mother whose body was ravaged by COVID. A mother, sadly, he will never get the chance to meet. She died 2 weeks after he was born.
He's still got a long way to go, but baby Elijah Levi Roy is here and doing better every day.
The fact that he's alive and doing well is a miracle.
And when he's old enough to understand, Elijah's Aunt Courtney plans to tell her nephew all about how hard his mother Kristen fought to stay alive, even as she fought COVID, so he could have a fighting chance too.
Her being on all that life support is what gave him more time to get to that point where he could be born and have a chance. Because a couple weeks earlier, and he probably wouldn't have had a chance at all.
The 38-year-old Franklin native married her husband Matthew in December and was still a newlywed when she found out she was pregnant.
She was very excited.
Courtney says Kristen didn't want to get the COVID vaccine right away because she was unsure about how it might affect the baby. But when her doctor recommended it,
she made an appointment, but then by that point it was too late.
Kristen tested positive for COVID July 9th.
Within just 1 week, she was hospitalized.
Kristen's condition deteriorated quickly, and she was put on life support to give Elijah as much time as possible before he was born.
And then the time came, August 13th, where her stats were dropping significantly. And so that's when they made the call that we're gonna lose her and the baby if we don't deliver the baby today.
Doctors told Kristen's family she might not survive the C-section. She did, though, but wasn't conscious, so she could meet her son.
He never got to see her.
A week later, Kristen passed away at Methodist Hospital, while little Elijah fought to live.
I believe that she saved his life. I think she held on long enough for him to be born.
But Kristen Roy won't be there for her son's first birthday, his first steps, or his first day of school. Not in person, anyway.
She'll be with him.
But not the way Kristen's family would have hoped.
All together, we will make sure that Eli has a good life, but it's still not as good as what he would have had with his mom.
And knowing a vaccine likely could have prevented that is hard for this grieving sister to take.
It was too late for her, but it's not too late for so many other pregnant women out there. It's not too late yet.
The CDC is encouraging everyone who's 12 and older to get vaccinated against COVID-19. This includes people who are pregnant, breastfeeding, trying to get pregnant, or might become pregnant in the future. The CDC says evidence shows the vaccine is safe and effective during pregnancy. Pregnant and recently pregnant people are more likely to get severely ill from COVID. The vaccine decreases the likelihood of that. Pregnant people with COVID are at an increased risk of preterm birth and may be at a higher risk of other adverse pregnancy outcomes.